Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy 50K. I'm a Glock fan. Today I'll be telling you a little bit more about my Glock 45 MOS and the upgrades that I've done to it. And the notorious, my favorite holsters ever, Warriorland. They fit perfectly. When I bought this, actually, I wasn't going for it. I bought that, the light. As you can see, it has a screen. It reads out Warriorland. It's pretty dope. When I purchased this, it came along with holster, and anyone that has a firearm know how hard it is to find the right holster that fits the firearm perfectly with the light and good enough for the red dot, with the cut that, you got the trigger guard. There will never be a misfire with this holster. And I like how it looks, how it shapes when I hold it. It's pretty dope. And the flashlight is right here, well protected. The barrel is real nice. And this firearm right here, when I got this, if you go back to my very first videos, you can see how plain Jane it was. It was very plain Jane. First, let's make it safe. I can stay with my hollows. I love my hollows, baby. All right, so now we have ourselves a safe firearm. You could look through it. Ooh, hello. Yeah, so disregard that. Anyway, I haven't got any special upgrades to it yet, but the most I've done was the iron sights. I had to do that, and everybody that has a Glock knows that the Glock iron sights suck. So I had to get these, but mistakenly, I really love them because they glow in the dark, which is something I wasn't used to comparing to what it came with. My problem is it doesn't co-witness properly. So I'm gonna have to make another purchase to get one that co-witnesses. And I did nothing to the slide. It's just the original slide. Let me see. I did nothing to the slide. The Tuscan guide ride is the same one, the same plastic Tuscan guide ride. I never did nothing extra to it. But I've been thinking about getting a heavier one, a full metal one, to control the recoil. But till then, I'm gonna rock with it right now. I'm gonna still rock with it. And a lot of people came on my video saying, "Oh, your firearm is wet, clean it." Yeah, actually it is clean. I cleaned it very well. I over greased it. That's the reason why you guys been seeing oil all over my barrel, all over my slide. Is because when I put it in my holster, the oil drips out and it gets in the holster, and I pull it out, put it back in, pause, no diddy. It gets all over the barrel, the slide. So I don't know if I'm gonna make any work to my slide or just purchase a new slide that's already chopped up with windows and things like that. But so far, I am really rocking with this. And you know me, I'm a very, 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 very fluent person when it comes to the beaver tail, because you cannot have a Glock and not put a beaver tail on it. Because when that slide bites your ass, whoo! I've never experienced it, but I've heard a lot about it. So I am the type of person, I learn from people's experience. I do not wish to experience it. So as you can see, I'm very greased up right now, very oiled up. That's how I like my firearm. I like it greased up. I like it clean. I like it slippery. Pause, no diddy. You know, and these right here, these Magwells, I was looking for them in black, but the industry, it's really hard to find black ones. So I got some red ones, which makes the firearm stand out. But now I'm starting to get very tired of it. I want it to be full black. And I've spotted one, and I'm yet to make an order on it. But I will. That's the plan. The plan is to make this all black on black. And I got the O-Sight X. O-Sight X is pretty awesome. I just had to do it. I think it was on sale for $199.99, like $200 plus tax, like probably $205. It's pretty awesome. I don't remember the last time I charged this. I think it was like probably a month ago since I've charged it, and it's been rocking since then. Like, it's, I don't know if you can see, yeah, see, it's been rocking ever since. It hasn't died yet. It's a pretty dope sight, and you can see the laser through the front. It's Glock 45, man, MOS. I don't think it was a bad buy. It was an awesome buy. I was gonna go for a Glock. Was it a Glock 43? A Glock 43, but it wasn't a Glock 43X, but it wasn't MOS. So that means that it had no slides right here to put the flashlight, and it had no optic. It wasn't optic ready. So I was like, nah, man, I can't do this. But when I went and took my concealed carry class, this was the firearm that they gave me to do the class with. So when I did it, I wasn't familiar with it. I didn't even know how to hold it properly. So I held it like this. I was so scared. My finger was like that. My finger was like literally on the safety. I didn't know that I could like grip it and put my whole thing in there. As I said earlier, it's safe. There's nothing in the slide. So I held it like this, and I shot it. And it stayed in my mind the whole time. Like, it lingered, the memory just, I could have done better, I should have done better. But going to the range, from the time that I've been going to the range, you know, I've learned, you know, you hold it properly like this, you know. There are different reactions to where your finger is located on the trigger. If it's like that, more likely you're gonna shoot to the right. If it's like deep in there, you're gonna shoot to the left. But if you like hold it like perfect like this, more likely you're gonna shoot straight directly. I mean, if I'm wrong, you can comment and let me know, but that's what I learned from the classes I've taken. It's pretty dope. Like, I took my time. I learned about this before I purchased it. And when I purchased it, I took classes and I learned how to execute it. So, my Glock 45 MOS, that's my baby. That's my firearm. I don't think I'll put any other firearm before it. That's what I'm saying right now, until my Canic comes in. When that Canic comes in, I don't know how I feel about it, but from what I heard, Canic is like a Gucci'd out Glock. So I might even love the Canic more than I love the Glock. But we'll see. You know, we'll see. I have big hands, you know, so my firearm has to be a compact, and the Canon that I purchased, I think it's a little bit in the sub compactish. I don't know. It's pretty small, but we'll see. I needed a pocket rocket, something to rock in my shorts, in my pants. Like, this is a big boy right here. This is a big boy. Like, you don't just put this in your pocket and expect it not to print. Pause. No diddy. It holds 17 rounds. One in the chamber. You know what that means. You got 18 rounds. I can get an extension so I can hold like 20 rounds to it, but I haven't. But I am going to. But I still got a lot of work to do with this. I was thinking about getting a Radian ramjet to put on this. Oh man, can you imagine how sick this will look with Radian ramjet on it? I'm not gonna suppress this. I'm gonna keep this loud and proud. I'm gonna put a Radian ramjet on it, so you know it could be just a little bit longer and beefier. I might change the Tuscan guy ride to a full metal so to control my. Do I need a new Tuscan guy ride if I get Radian ramjet? I don't know, because the Radian ramjet basically puts a little extra weight to control the recoil. So if I put a Tuscan guy ride, it's either it'll be too heavy or I will have such a great handle, such a great performance on the recoil. But I didn't change the trigger. I've had a lot of ideas. I was thinking about getting the performance trigger. I don't want to meddle with these things, because the thing is, once you start messing with the interior, I mean, I know the Tuscan guy ride is the interior also, but once you start messing with this part of the firearm, you tend to give it a chance to mess up. You know what I mean? Because they made it perfectly. That's why it never hiccups. These things, Glocks, are very reliable. They never hiccup. They never hiccup unless you start messing around with this section. So that's the reason why I didn't put no trigger flex on it. No G flex. I didn't do no performance trigger. I think I should do a performance trigger, but I didn't do it yet. I'm not going to do it yet. I want to enjoy the original one. I like that little sponge, you know? See? You feel that sponge? You see that sponge? I can squeeze it as far as I want and it won't crack yet till I... See that? It has such a great wall. And then the reset. Yeah, the reset is a little long. The reset is a little long, but if you're squeezing fast, like... I'm crying out loud, damn. But anyway, like I was saying about my beaver tail, I had to cut it because it wouldn't fit the magwell. So I had to cut it perfectly. I don't know if you can see it. I had to cut it just so it wouldn't get in the way of the magwell. But besides that, man, that's my G45 MOS. Awesome build. I still got a whole lot more to do with it. I'm excited. Oh, have you guys heard about all the Glocks that Glock is actually discontinuing? Glock 30. I've always wanted a Glock 30. It's discontinued. Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, discontinued. Glock 47, discontinued. Most of the 10mm Glocks, they are all discontinued. Like, what's going on? Like, Guys, go do your research. There's a lot going on with Glock. I think Glock is coming up with something strong. I think they are coming with something strong. And whew, I'm excited to see it. 50K. I'm a Glock fan. And I'm out.